gonna try and use James Bennett walking past as an excuse to go in the parlour. As much as I'm not gonna enjoy it.
I'm a disappointment and a prop.
Mr. Bennett.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Have you met my wonderful sister, Miss Wentworth? She's come out this very ball.
Oh, well, it is an honor to be in such beautiful ladies' company.
You see, it's her first ball, and she hasn't quite experienced the parlour games yet, and we were wondering, as you are going in there yourself, whether we could accompany you and spectate your wonderful skill, if you have skill in these games.
You want to play parlour games?
Spectate the games. You yourself.
I'd be happy to join in on poker, if you're any good.
No.
So the game's being played in the small parlour. People are playing card games at the moment, and as is all the games that are being played in the small parlour, none of them are for money, which is kind of typical, because it's a bit it's unseemly to gamble for real money. That's not to say that people don't do it, but maybe not more out of sight of polite company. So there's a few groups of people. They're all playing various card games, and as is their wont, they play for fish, which are small tokens that are literally shaped like fish, and they can be quite plain, just like
you seem more excited about fish.
just like wood, like carved wood, or they can be quite intricate, and more intricate. They're probably the more valuable they are as a bet. But yeah, you see people betting with these fish tokens rather than actual money.
James puts away his tin of sardines that he brought with him.
You just don't take fish.
That explains the smell.
I guess at this point it would be a good idea for Emma Wentworth and Georgiana to make their fashion rolls as well.
Walk fashion.
Oh, no. So close.
Oh,
so close.
That's still a fail.
Yeah. I'm not very fast.
You only got 10% in fashion.
Okay, more about reading.
Was it Georgiana that was rolling fashion? Was it? Or was it...
And
Emma.
And Emma.
Let's see how fashionable you are, sis.
Oh, yeah, we got those.
It's a hard success. Hard success. So James, Emma. While Georgina's looking maybe looking a little tardy, to say the least, and not very forgettable, kind of blandly dressed. Emma, on the other hand, or young Miss Wentworth, is impeccably dressed. So dressed to impress. She looks instantly draws your eye. And you can see she's drawing the eye of other men around the hall.
I'll keep an eye on these men.
As soon as Emma's back's turned, you're just like.
So does James Bennett take kindly to Emma? She's so well dressed.
I mean, his lovers for the poems only, but
he sees himself in a reflection. It's like,
just looking in the mirror as he dances.
So talking of that, so there are various things, various entertainments available at the ball. You can, of of course, the main one is dancing, which is probably the one that is most expected of the younger attendees to the event. They can, of course. This is also a prime opportunity for people to engage in conversation, to exchange gossip and catch up and learn news from people. There's also, of course, the people playing cards, and at some point, it is expected that you should speak to the host and the hostess to thank them for your invite and provide some flattery. But there is a certain degree of etiquette to that. Approaching them at the wrong time can be seen as rude. So what is Jane doing, by the way?
Presuming she failed to get the attention of Elizabeth Northlake before, imagine she's probably sort of just observing a little bit. Obviously, like I say, can't necessarily go up and introduce herself to the people she doesn't know by herself. So kind of more keeping a watchful approach, waiting to be approached, I suppose.
Okay. And what about everybody else? What's everybody else doing?
Seeing... sorry, go on. Okay. Seeing now Bennett going in with the ladies into the parlor, I feel much more safe that he won't cause any trouble for the ladies from the ballroom. So I will make my way to the Northlake family to give my respects for the invitation.
Okay. So can you make us an etiquette roll then?
Oh boy.
See if
Was it a good time? Find out.
See if now is a good time or not.
Yeah. Oh boy.
The Lord has told him it's the right time.
It is the right time.
Okay, so you approach Mr. and Mrs. Northlake. They kind of like walk up to them. Whoa, so what are you doing? Tell me.
Are they busy at the moment, or are they like...
Well, you just walk up to them and start turning, so what are you...
Mr. Northlake and Mrs. Northlake, it's always a pleasure to see you in my sermons each Sunday, and thank you so much for the invitation.
Kind of look round as I'm sorry, Mr. Hatherley. I will speak to you again in a moment. Turned round, kind of disgruntled look on his face. Reverend, it was a pleasure to see you as always. Finding our little event.
Well, I'm sure if God was here, he will even as well be admired by your gala. Absolutely beautiful.
Good to hear, good to hear. Well, and looks at his wife, like kind of gives his wife a bit of side eye. Well, Reverend, if you'll excuse us.
Yes, of course, Mr. and Mrs. Northlake. Sorry for taking your time.
Who's the embarrassment now?
Can I do like a psychology check to see if I may be offended, maybe, or some sort? Like,
yeah, why not? You can do, yeah.
Let's see.
I'm definitely going to think about it before you sleep. Like,
Yeah.
why did I say
I'm going to
that?
be like, oh, why did I say that? Why did I go with that? No.
Yeah, I mean, you clearly just interrupted the Northlakes while they were having a conversation with Mr. Hatherley, so yeah.
Oh boy.
And not to the point that it will affect your reputation, but yeah, certainly not good.
Oh, but you stupid Jennings. Stupid. Get a glass of water.
So Elizabeth comes, disengages from her mother and father, and she comes back over to you, Jane. And well, I suppose I should introduce you to some of the people here. Of course, you won't know them very well. There's refresh my memory.
She looks down at the list on her arm.
Smudged. Miss Wentworth, Emma Wentworth. she's a friend, and she kind of so she takes you by the arm and leads you out of the ballroom, following after the Wentworths as they walk into the small parlour off to the right hand side of the foyer. Emma,
Right.
Emma.
Miss Wentworth, I'm so glad you're here. It's so lovely to see you again. You look delightful.
Thank you. So do you. You've really made an effort today.
Thank you. I tried my very best. All the help from my sister, of course.
Hello.
Kind
Nice to see you.
Looks over at Georgiana and says, yes, I can see you've put all the effort into your sister, Miss Wentworth.
Well, it was her coming out, so I decided to lend her a few things.
That's so exciting. That's so exciting. This is my friend. This is Jane. Jane Radcliffe. She's staying with us.
Pleasure to meet you both.
A
Nice to meet you,
delight.
Miss Radcliffe.
I see you've already met Mr. Bennett as well.
Is he in earshot?
Well, it's up to you. I mean, maybe you've stopped, and maybe if you want, he could have carried on walking. It's up to you.
I feel like he's too busy getting his wooden fish together.
Yeah, maybe he's taking a seat at the table.
But,
Trying to trade his sardines for wooden fish.
I've made a mistake. Can I borrow your fish?
words I never thought I'd say.
I think that requires a etiquette rule from Mr. Bennett. But yes. So Mr. Bennett is out. Yeah, he's sat taking a seat at one of the gaming tables. Oh, look at that.
I saw you.
Yeah, I think you can lose a point of reputation for.
Oh no!
No.
Where is that?
Everybody kind of looks on at this guy.
All I can smell is fish.
A natural odor.
That's how I knew you'd been introduced to Mr. Bennett. The smell.
Lingering.
Do I have to change anything on my sheet?
So it's just it'll be it's where you got it listed. It's on the gear and cash tab, I think, in the notes section. We've listed it. Leave.
Reputation.
Yeah, there we go. So just leave the starting one, the current one. So you just reduce that.
There we go.
But 57. I think your reputation's not bad, really.
There's more to lose.
And lose it
We've
I
got
will.
all night.
But yeah. So yes, you are free of Mr. Bennett. So to talk amongst yourselves. I'm not sure if the Reverend sat at the table with Mr. Bennett, or is the Reverend maybe closer to the ladies.
Or if I'm where I'm sitting, I'm not there at the moment. Aren't I?
Oh, sorry, you went to see.
Yeah.
You went to Wentworth. Well, you
Standing
could,
in
yeah. I mean, so where are you going from there? I mean, yeah, like I say, the brief exchange with.
Yeah, it was just a real exchange. So after that, I will probably go back to the parlor to see on Mr. Bennett how it goes. Yeah.
Okay.
To see how it goes with Mr. Bennett.
Okay, so as you three are stood talking, Reverend Jennings comes past. Maybe the brief exchange, eyes meet and what have you, as he passes by and goes and stands either by Mr. Bennett or sits with Mr. Bennett at the on the gaming tables.
I stand by him, like I don't
Okay.
participate in the game.
Okay. So you three are stood together.
Lady.
Are you gonna tell them about your plan for the ale out of character? Or are you gonna pretend to drink wine?
I'll pretend to drink wine from the ale glass. But we need to get in the... where do we go for that? The parlor, right?
Where I drink, usually.
So drinks are served by there's drinks available on the serving tables that's in the ballroom, but servants are kind of milling around, and it's easy to attract the attention of one of the staff.
Ooh, could I do that as
You
like
can.
one passes?
You can give us a I don't know, what would it be? Give us a stealth roll, I think.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Is it because she's not supposed to be drinking?
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well, drinking ale. I mean, anybody drinking ale at such a prestigious event is probably not. It's not really done. It's not what people are drinking. But certainly for a young lady to be drinking ale at such a prestigious event would probably not be looked on very favourably at all. But yes, so you are able to slyly get a message to one of the servants, and they look a little perturbed, a little surprised, and maybe question your request. But upon your insistence, they go away to bring you some ale in a wine glass.
it's incredibly exciting.
It's not how all balls are. I'm just going to prefix. I'm just letting you act up a little bit because it's your first.
But how do you have fun if not pushing the boundaries?
They're not really supposed to be fun. They're more social.
But you don't do the social thing either.
I have no response.
You at home.
I'll remember this. There's dancing. You can dance. That's the fun part.
Okay. Oh, we could go dance.
You need to find the dance. You need to let the dance partners come to you.
Well, can't we just dance, or does it have to be with?
The women can't dance together.
You can dance with.
Can't dance together.
You can dance with with people that you know, other ladies and things, but to it's not really done to approach another man, or rather a man to ask for a dance. You kind of have to try and if you're not approached, then you have to try and attract their attention.
So it's like peacocking.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Would dancing with other ladies bring that attraction to say you're open on the dance floor?
It may well do, yeah. It may well do.
You basically say, "Look how great I am at dancing. Please dance."
So perhaps at this the band starts up a new song, and Elizabeth is about to say something. She catches your arm, Jane, and she's about to say something. We should dance, and she grabs your arm and drags you back to the ballroom. This is a good one.
I look back at the sisters as well. Are you coming?
Yes. That sounds great.
I'm gonna take the drinks that we were holding, take the ale from her hand, and put it down on the table.
No, okay. Well, let me
Come
just.
back for it.
There you go.
Just neck it.
Yeah.
Did anyone see her neck it?
I think you need a constitution roll. Are you actually necking it? Are you just going to try and down it?
Oh, I wouldn't waste it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then give us a constitution roll.
We like to drink with Emma.
Oh my days!
Okay, so you
Not
kind of
available.
you've knocked this back and kind of just a few gulps, and then you kind of take it, swallow it. It goes down the wrong way, and you just cough it up and spit it out all over the floor, down your dress, and you're instantly drawing attention to you. And I think you are going to lose. You're going to lose 1d3 reputation for that, as people look around and go, oh.
My hand's just out ready to hold the glass, okay.
And you just you spill ale all over your dress.
How do I do 1d3?
So you can put /R, and then a space, and then 1d3 into the chat box. There you go. Two reputation.
Let's hope you have an
Oh,
ale
spitting
coloured vest.
ale everywhere.
It was
Such
going
a
so
fastball.
well.
Like that scene in The Exorcist. Wah.
Yeah, and then head to the dance floor, I presume.
Nope. Like, as you're coughing, I'm gonna try and like get you out of the parlor so we don't have as many eyes on us. Pat you on the back.
It was their fault. They knocked me. It wasn't. I'm
Maybe
perfectly
you shouldn't
fine.
drink anymore.
So like I said, the band is just the musicians are just about to start up. Are just starting up this new song. Are you dancing with each other, or are you trying to attract a potential male partner?
Can we do like 4 people in a circle?
Well, it's kept the dancers are all tend to be like group dancers, so everybody kind of dances together, kind of thing. But so there'll be like a not line dancing, but people tend to like dance in a line, and they're all stand opposite the partners, and kind of like switching places. It's not like ballroom dancing.
I'll probably be trying to help Emma attract someone, but as soon as she has, I'm gonna leave the dance floor.
No, you're not.
So you'll have to endure at least one dance then. So what we'll do to, excuse me, what we'll do to cover that. So if you were wanting to trying to maybe attract the attention of a potential male dancing partner, and not currently being introduced to anybody, you can make a persuade roll. If you are successful with your dance, then you can add a bonus onto that persuade roll. So first of all, you need to make a dance. So but currently you're all dancing together. So maybe Elizabeth and Jane are dancing, and both the Wentworth sisters are dancing together. Like I say, and you dance within the crowd, so you kind of stood in these in pairs, this line. A little you can see in the thing, but it looks a little bit like this. Like pairs like this and like stood together. Georgina.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, Jane.
Oh dear.
I know.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, that is
Gone
a fumble.
horribly wrong.
You start throwing it back. That's not how you dance there.
Oh dear. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's
This is how we
fumble.
did it
That's
in my
a
village.
fumble dancing roll. Okay. So yeah, you're dancing away. Georgina, you fail. So you make a few missteps standing on Emma's feet every now and then. But Emma, you've known being probably following the latest dance moves, so to speak. And you put on a good show. Meanwhile, Jane, your experience with dancing is limited, and perhaps your mind is elsewhere on other things. And not only do you step on Elizabeth's feet, you kind of like you hook your foot round the back of her leg, and you both go down like just in a tangle of limbs on the dance floor, maybe knocking over one of the some of the other dancers. And as a result of that, stand up, faces flushed, people helping you to your feet, but sort of asking if you're all right, but clearly, admonishing you about disgusted with your attempts to on the dance floor. Embarrassing not only yourself but Miss Northlake, and so you can lose 1d4 points of reputation.
We're all disappointments.
Choking on ale, getting fit.
Oh, just the one. Maybe being in Miss Northcliffe's presence is to soften the blow, taking some of the the worst of it from worst of that reputation hit from you.
I'm just still so caught up on watching all of the ale from Emma. It's so distracting.
Yeah, actively trying to
Down,
dodge
two
just
to
in case.
go.
So Emma, you can make a persuade roll and let you make it with bonus dice because you did well with the dancing. So see if you attract the attention of a
Nice.
potential male attendee.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh
my gosh.
wow! Oh,
94 if not as well.
You can choose who you draw the attention of.
I feel like in comparison to Jane, she's looking very.
So I
Yeah,
know
you're
George
not actually
Potter was who my sister mentioned, and also I know they catch the eye of a lot of ladies, so that would be quite a good partner to go for.
Yeah, Mr. Potterton.
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 Mr. Potterton, you was who you caught the eye of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the future,
It's-
you could be Mrs. Potterton.
Okay. Okay, very well. And so
Then you
it's
can have a Potterson.
weird.
Oh my days.
Oh no.
Go ahead and stay on the dinosaur.
Okay, so yeah, Mr. Potterton. Let's see, where was the Potterton? Where is it? Find him.
I hope these come off, by the way. I've got work tomorrow.
Dollington. Okay, yes. So George, yes, you attract the attention of young Mr. Potterton. You're quite a charm. You know him. He's quite a charming. He's well brought up, young white man. He often defers to his older sister out of perhaps out of habit. But you can make a psychology roll as well.
Oh. No, Nicholas.
No. Yeah, so he often defers to his sister, and Mr. Potter, George Potter, is an extremely eligible young man. Plenty of women are interested in them, but no one seems to draw his eye. He always keeps them at arm's length, but for whatever reason, tonight you have caught Mr. Potterson's eye. He kind of gives you a slight curt bow and smiles smiles at you.
Go get him, girl.
I'll be on my best behaviour.
I'm gonna walk off the dance floor and say, "Don't fuck it up." Or the
I
Regency
give you a little wink.
I want a new book collection. Bring in some money.
Priorities.
Okay. So Jane, while you're kind of picking yourself, so you've picked yourself up off the dance floor, kind of hiding at the side until the dance, this current dance comes to its conclusion, and the crowd seems to have forgotten about your faux pas, and Elizabeth kind of turns, she kind of overcomes this embarrassment, and she says, "Well, maybe this is a good time to remember that thing I was going to show you."
Yes, of course. This would be a fabulous time.
It'd be a perfect time. Maybe people have forgotten what's happened by the time we come back. Maybe the others be. Maybe Emma would be interested.
Perhaps, but I do believe she's otherwise engaged currently.
That Potterson fellow is there always. He's always kind of teasing, never carries through, is never interested. I'm sure this will be far more exciting. I'll wait for you in the small parlour. You fetch the others.
Me? Surely you have the better relationship. Surely they'd be more likely to come with you.
But tell them I'll wait for you there. I just need to check on something. I need to get something. She kind of like with this kind of giggling, like this childlike giggle, she like rushes off.
Oh boy. In which case, not probably wanting to step straight back on the dance floor after recent events, I will try and head over towards Georgiana instead and see if I can engage her to get her sister.
Okay. Yeah, so we can probably, Georgiana's kind of looks like she's trying to quietly slip away from the dancing.
I'll probably say something like, I can see you don't like dancing too much either.
It's not my favourite pastime, we'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So, typically I'm not quite that bad. That, not my finest hour.
It completely hid the fact that my sister spat ale everywhere, so thank you.
It's completely intentional. Absolutely. It's the plan all along.
And look, she's even caught Mr. Potterson's attention.
She has. Although, am I right in thinking he's not necessarily the most committal man?
Perhaps, but maybe he'll change his mind with my sister. She's quite unique in a way, into strange hobbies.
She's certainly a character. I can see why her and Elizabeth get on so well. Speaking of, I'm rather on an errand. Elizabeth has ran off. She would like you and your sister to join us for a bit of an adventure in the parlour. She's
Okay.
withholding a lot of details, not only from yourself, from me as well, but she seems very determined. And as much as I would hate to pull your sister away, you know what it's like to try and say no to a Northlake.
This is very true. I don't want to disappoint her. Perhaps they can have one dance and then I'll try and summon her. She might not listen to me. She rarely does, but I'll give it a go.
Surely if she knows that Miss Elizabeth is involved, she might be more inclined. She seems like the sort to be ready for adventure.
This is true. Any sign of adventure and she will come running. I shall wait here and beckon her.
Okay. So Emma, you see your sister, older sister, calling you, frantically signaling to you.
Dare say, I beg your pardon, sir. I think my sister is looking rather distressed. That's definitely distress on her face. Excitement? I'm not quite sure. Perhaps we could continue this engagement later. I mean,
Most certainly, Miss Wentworth. I'd be sure to leave a space on my dance card for you, just for you.
thank you. I'll very much look forward to it. I'll see you soon. And she does a little awkward curtsy and runs off.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you rejoin your sister.
What
Did it
do you
go
want? Very well. Why did you interrupt me? Was something wrong?
You were dancing fine. It's just Miss Radcliffe has said that.
Yes,
What's her name again?
Elizabeth
explain.
Northlake. Yes, so sorry to pull you away, but I know you're friends with Elizabeth. Miss Northlake has deigned now an excellent time to invite yourself and I on a bit of an adventure. I don't have too many details, but she's rather determined for us to meet her in the parlour room.
Say no more. You said the word adventure? Where?
Did I
She's
say?
waiting for us in the parlour room. Her intentions, I do not know, but it's
I've
sure
been trying to get in the
be.
parlour the whole evening. Would you get me sooner? My goodness.
We felt you might want to at least finish one dance with your gentleman caller.
That's very kind of you. That's very kind.
Does he seem interested? Did it go well?
He offered me a space on his dance card, so I believe that's a good sign.
And you didn't say anything strange, peculiar. You didn't mention
No,
the
no,
gun.
no, not yet. You never know
Yeah,
what will be
don't mention
surrounded.
the guns. You don't need to mention the guns. It's fine.
The officers like it.
Maybe not at the party. Maybe somewhere later down the line.
Second date kind of situation. I understand.
Maybe fourth, fifth.
Post engagement, perhaps.
Yeah. When he discovers he's shooting things.
Okay. So what are you doing then? You heading to the small parlour?
Yeah.
For the story's sake, do we need to attract the attention of the others?
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. Okay, so you head to the small parlour. So the small, you look the small parlour is is there, and there are three other doors leading off this room, other than the one that leads from the main hall, which is currently wide open. There's a door to the right that leads into the dining room, which is closed, and there are two smaller doors. So Jane, you've been here at the hall for 2 weeks, so you're quite familiar with the layout. So these two doors lead to two corridors, leading off the small parlour. The right-hand corridor is, as you can see, is the servants' corridor, which allows the servants to access the dining room, the kitchens, and the outbuildings without coming into contact with their social betters. The other corridor is called the long corridor, which gives residents of the house access from the house to the outside, to the back, to the gardens at the rear of the house, without having to interact with the staff.
He said it. He said the name.
Is the name
The name of
indeed?
the place.
The name
Long
is
corridor.
Roll credits, quick.
Quick, drive through him.
So you can't stop that. So go into the small parlour, and Elizabeth is there. She's got in her hand. She's got a yardstick, which is familiar. Is a stick for measuring things, which is a yard long. Yardstick.
Thanks for
Smack you
describing
with
a
it.
yardstick.
And she's
That's a
that,
yard.
and a handful of chalk. Good. You're here. Come on. Let me show you. I found this last night. It's most strange. And she leads
Are we
you through
playing
the
a game?
sorts, and she leads you through the door into the long corridor.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
What could go wrong?
And you've never seen again.
The rest of the time is just you two interacting with all the women,
Oh no.
trying to prevent Jim
A horror
from giving
story
too
in
many poems.
itself. You follow Miss Elizabeth into the long corridor. It's quite plain looking. It runs. Well, you can see it runs in a straight line. The only other door is one at the far end. It has a stone flagged floor and is lit by wall-mounted candle sconces. The walls are painted in a somber shade and decorated with some less quality but still attractive pieces of artwork. Like I said, there's only one door at the other end of the corridor. What do you think?
I look at the other two as if am I missing something?
The paintings are nice.
It's here. And she hands one of you the yardstick. Who's going to take it?
Mommy.
I'll take it.
Okay. And then she hands a piece of chalk to somebody else. Who's going to take the
I'll
chalk?
take that.
Okay. Measure the corridor.
Sorry?
Measure the corridor.
Sort of turn to Emma like, shall we?
Well, I suppose why not, right?
I'm sure it's
Gonna
more
say-
interesting. I'm sure it's more interesting than that. But I just want you to confirm what I think I already know.
You know, there's like more interesting party games that we could play.
You've never played Measure the Corridor?
My favourite pastime.
And she kind of frowns and says, "Well, you don't have to be here, Miss Wentworth, if you don't want."
No, I'll watch. He wants to be anywhere but here, but it's a fancy family, so she's staying.
I'll go to one end of the corridor and confusedly, but obediently, start to run the yardstick along and measure.
Okay. So you with the stick and the other so with the other person with the chalk, you kind of methodically mark out and measure this corridor, and find it is
Long.
So it is about 21 meters long.
Aren't they measuring in yards?
Well, yeah, sorry.
I say that's approximately 21 yards.
21, you sure?
That's what I got. Miss Wentworth?
I think we did it right. I mean, it looks like it.
Okay, good. And she heads back. She heads back to the door and back into the small parlour. Come on, quick.
Okay. Very confusedly scuttling along.
Okay, so she leads you in, when you pour into small parlour. She leads you into the servants' quarters, dodging a few servants as you go through the door. They're carrying things to and from the kitchen. Measure the corridor. I know it sounds strange, but humour me. Bear with me. So this is another stone flagged floor corridor. It's got plain walls and more simple wall-mounted candle sconces. From here, unlike the other corridor, there's 4 other apparent exits: one to the dining room, one to the kitchen, one to the back stairs, and one at the far end of the gardens, like in the long corridor.
Shall we?
Yes, I quite like this game actually. I am very confused.
I'm enjoying this game
keenly
from over
impressed.
here.
From a distance. Okay, sure. I'm presuming this one will also be 21 yards, no?
He kind of like raised the eyebrows and, well, let's see.
Start measuring the corridor.
I'm gonna lean against the wall and be like, Exhilarating.
Okay, so you methodically you do what Elizabeth suggests, and you methodically measure out the corridor, and find, and to your surprise, it is 18 meters, 18 yards long. How long?
We must have done it wrong.
How long?
I got 18, Miss Wentworth. Is that
18?
correct?
And the other,
Me too.
the other one 20. Oh, it's changed.
Pardon?
Let's go back. And she kind of like excitedly runs back out the servants' corridor into the small pile and back into the long corridor. Come on!
As a follow, I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah.
based on the curvature of the floor, it's probably just warped. Does she understand how wood bends? I'll mutter it. I won't say it too loud.
Okay, so she's. Let's just double check this again. Just measure it again, and she kind of like excitedly takes the yardstick from you, and she measures it out again. Says, 21. Great. You must wonder. You must be thinking, man. I was here yesterday. I was playing a game of hopscotch while Jane was busy. I was playing down here. I noticed something odd. It seemed just ever so slightly longer than I remember it being. It just, I mean, you probably don't notice, but I come here all the time. It's one of my favourite places, and you can while you were measuring it as well, you could see there was other chalk marks marked on the flagstones. And so when I did what we just did, I went into the servants' corridor. And it's the long corridor is longer than the servants' corridor. It wasn't like that 2 days ago. But look, and she kind of rushes off down to the far end of the corridor and opens the door out into the gardens. Come look.
Follow, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't know her theory.
So she uses you outside, and you can see there's the door to the door that you just come out of, and there's the door to the servants' quarters, and they're in exactly the same position. See?
But that's impossible.
It is.
But what do you imply, that there's some sort of magically growing corridor in your house?
I don't know. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? It's interesting. I don't know how to explain it. It shouldn't be. It can't be, but it is.
Maybe we should ask the reverend who attends here tonight and ask if it's a sign from God.
Good, I suppose, but
Either that, or maybe you should report it to your father and say that.
no, I can't do that. My parents don't like me playing down here.
In the corridor?
Yes, they don't like me playing down here. This is one that these two corridors. This is the oldest part of the house.
Maybe it's just warping. Maybe it's just a sign of age.
It's a stone floor. But yes, I mean, I don't know. That's why I asked you. You I understand you know books, science, don't you, Georgiana?
I know of some things, but growing corridors isn't really one of those.
Well, is there anything you can do? Maybe something you can. see if we're making some mistake or.
Perhaps it's the way that we're measuring. Maybe you need to use your feet or another way.
Okay, so she nods excitedly. Well, yeah, let's pace it out. And she encourages you all to like kind of stand in a line, and each of you pace out the corridor.
Like hook arms. Oh,
Yeah.
this is so fun.
1, 2.
And
It's
once
gonna
you
be really
pay,
annoying for the servants.
once you've paced out this corridor, you can. So Georgiana, you can make a check as well because you voice some doubt as to what this. Maybe like I said, maybe it's a curvature of the corridor, or maybe something warping, or something. So there has to be some explanation for what's going on. So you could make a. What would it be? There's no. I guess it would be a natural philosophy role, or a natural world, maybe, or an education role. Well, you can suggest something if you think of something else.
Probably natural world if it's stone.
Or archaeology, even.
Yeah, I have a better skill in that.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. Fine.
Okay, archaeology.
Or a spot hidden. Either of them.
Oh. Oh no.
But
I don't know. I'm not going to spend luck on that.
Okay, so yeah, you're not sure. You can't see
Oh.
anything. Oh well.
Could I push it?
You could push it. How you if you can give some explanation on how you're going to push it.
Is this like to determine if it's something weird or if it's just normal?
Yeah. So determine if there's some scientific explanation, some natural explanation for this.
If I also, as I'm going down the corridor, measure the wall with the yardstick, maybe to like compare.
Well, that's kind of what you've been doing already.
Have I read a book about architecture or something?
Possibly, but how would that be pushing the roll? So you have to be some.
I don't. Is it a roll to figure out if this is normal? Because I can tell it's probably not.
I mean, if
But I can't
that's your conclusion, then that'll be the result of the roll.
Yeah, I don't know how to push it.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a weird.
You're not sure. So meanwhile, in the parlour, Reverend, Reverend Mr. Bennett, you see Elizabeth Wentworth and Elizabeth Northlake and the Wentworth sisters, as well as Miss Radcliffe, who's a guest of the Northlakes, kind of excitedly running back and forth between these two corridors, through into these two rooms, in and out of the servants' corridor, which is most unseemly for one thing.
Is there a new ladies game I never heard about before they're doing, Mr. Bennett? He's running back and forth, giggling.
You expect me to have knowledge of why women do the things that women do?
Well, you're in gatherings like this more than I am, Miss Bennett.
I suppose you're right. Maybe it's that time of the month?
The time. Oh, I see.
Maybe the toilets that way. I don't know. It is quite odd.
Maybe. Shall we ask them what's the matter? Because we don't want them to be found by their families. They will probably hurt their honor, their reputation.
I understand your thinking. We can be the heroes of the day if they are in some predicament. They have a yardstick for some reason.
Yes. Let's go have a talk with these ladies and remind them where they are.
Good idea. I've lost all my fish anyway.
I told you not to bet all your fish in one go.
I thought it was a good idea.
So yeah, we go towards the girls and they went to the long corridor. Last
Okay.
part.
Okay, so you so while the rest of you, while you go through, you run through into servants corridor, pace that one out, and then come back again, and you check it, double check it, and as impossible as it seems, the long corridor is almost 2 yards longer than the servants corridor, even though they take up exactly the same space. And at that point, the door to the long corridor opens, and in walks Mr. Bennett, accompanied by Reverend Jennings.
Here he is. Ladies.
We're just counting like 5, 6, 7.
Paying no attention whatsoever.
Yeah.
Mrs., what are you doing in here? You should probably not be in here during this time.
Why do you have a yardstick?
That's a good question.
What are you two doing in here?
We were looking at you just going back and forth between the corners, giggling like little girls.
We thought perhaps you were in some sort of trouble.
Elizabeth invited us to measure the corridors.
Wait, do you have permission to chalk the corridor? I see some chalk signs in here.
Elizabeth, do we have permission to be in your corridors?
Well, I think so. I mean, it's my house. Well, it's my house. Yes.
And do these two have permission to be in your corridors?
Well, technically, Father said that that the whole of the downstairs and the grounds is open to guests. So, Reverend, what do you think of this? And she proceeds to show you that she measured out the corridor and then drags the pair of you into the servants' corridor and measures that out again. And she, look, it's the same space, but the long corridor is 2 yards longer. Yesterday it was only 3 feet. It was only a yard longer, but now it's 2 yards longer.
Have you checked the exit doors, Miss Northlake?
She's come quick. And she leads you down to the exit or the end of the corridor. You can make a spot hidden while you're doing that as well.
Okay,
In fact, you can all make spot hiddens while you've been going back and forth in these up and down these corridors.
Nope.
No.
Georgiana.
The Wentworths
It
are.
works.
The Wentworths.
Yeah.
Eagle-eyed Wentworths.
Wentworth.
But yeah, so she leads you out the back door, and you can see the rear door to the long corridor and the rear door to the servants' corridor are in exactly the same spot. And the doors at the parlour end exactly the same spot. They take up exactly the same space in the house, but the long corridor is somehow 2 yards longer, 6 feet longer.
Peculiar, I must say.
So
Yeah, we're gonna say
another
something.
thing you notice is that the door to the small parlour from the long corridor has a lock upon it. And you see signs that suggest at some point there were also stout bolts on the parlour side of this door. Though there's only faint traces. They've clearly been removed a long time ago and painted over, but you can still see faint traces of where the fixtures were. And there is also bolts on the interior, of the door at the other end of the long corridor. Or the exterior, sorry.
I
And
say,
there is a matching lock on the exterior, on the servants' corridor exterior door as well, but no bolts.
Miss, I've already forgotten her name. Elizabeth Lady.
Elizabeth.
Northlake?
Northlake, that's it.
Northlake.
Miss Northlake, do you perhaps know what this corridor was used for before your family arrived?
I don't know. I mean, there must be records somewhere.
It just seems a little bit odd that there are so many bolted locks on a seemingly empty corridor. Aside from the beautiful paintings, of course, I don't see why you would
Don't know.
need to
The
bolt
only
the
thing I
corridor.
know, the only thing I know about it is that these two corridors are the oldest parts of the house. My mother doesn't
Maybe
like me
it's
playing down
haunted.
here. That's what I said. That's what I said. It just feels. Do we feel it? It does feel a little. I always thought it feels a little spooky in here, but I don't know. I like it. I feel almost drawn to it.
Ladies, let's not be so gauche. There's no such thing as ghosts, apart from the ghosts of our soul.
We all collectively just.
And I've made my mark.
As
Me
Miss
too.
Bennett said, there's no such thing as ghost stories. Those are used made up stories by the devil to make you scared. Don't you worry.
I've always been rather fond of ghost stories.
Well,
They are.
Carl.
Come on.
No, you go on. Mrs.
No,
ladies
you go.
first. Ladies first, as you say.
I was going to say, ghost stories are much better to read than, say, poetry.
I quite agree.
You love a ghost story.
You joke, of course. Right.
But like I said, it's just nonsense. Like this is. Maybe you measured it wrong last time, Miss Northlake. It's not possible. It must always been 21 yards.
Exactly. Perhaps you measured it wrong. Lady's fingers quite delicate.
We'll try it again then, Mr. Bennett. I'd be most interested to see if you can prove me wrong on a number of things.
Of course. Allow me.